So I'm here with Carson B, Nighttiger. We're getting ready to go to Free Comic Book Day here at Bearded Brown Coat. They got 50% off back issues. That's what I'm looking for. He wants to get some Wolverine, some X-Men, and then we're going to hit another shop that bought a small collection down the road, but they don't open until noon, so we'll be here for about an hour and a half looking for some killer back issues. Hopefully we'll find something. So the line is starting to form. It's starting to open up, so we're going to be going in. And wish us luck.
Keep you updated.
You're looking for some, what is it, Sabretooth?
No. I'm saying that's my dream comic. That first appearance, Sabretooth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to get that too, but it's expensive. All right, peace out. We got our Marvel shirts on. We're ready to rock. We're nerds. Well, here we go. What's up, comic book junkies? Let me check this camera. Okay, it's still running. 37 seconds already. Ouch. Dang it. What's up, comic book junkies? Nighttiger here. Do a haul, bring you a haul, just hang out in the comic room. See what I'm up to. This is going to be the Free Comic Book Day. We'll call it the official Free Comic Book Day haul video. What are we to start out with? We start out with this book. I'm reading this book right now. It is really cool. I got this for $23 with shipping off my comic shop. And I just finally started reading it. And it's low grade. It's missing a centerfold. I'm going to actually press it after this video and kind of put it together. It's falling apart a little bit. Here's the back ad. Magic and the Magician in the Fire World. So this is a feature book published by David McKay. And it's the first comic book to have the Mandrake in it. And it's really cool. It's got Lee Falk's history right here. Amazing history, amazing creator. 22 years old, back in the 1930s. You could walk into comic book publishers with your work and just drop it off, and that's what he did. He couldn't draw at all, but he created the two most iconic characters in comic book history. And Mandrake was the first one. He wrote it, had his friend Paul Davis draw it, and it was an instant hit. And then he came up with the Phantom right after, and it was just as big a success. And I've traveled to Scandinavia, and there the Phantom is like Superman. He's everywhere on everything. So amazing for a 22-year-old. Had no skills at drawing or writing, just knew what he liked. And he became world famous after that. It's interesting history if you can check it out. But not only that, why did it become instant success? Man, I started reading this, and I'll tell you what, the detail, the level of writing is just so good. It's like you want to go from one panel to the next. You just don't want to stop reading. I had to put it away because I was getting late and I had to get up to go to work. So it was really, and I have a couple more of these, and I've read Mandrake before in Magic Comics, and it's always good. The writing is just so, it's hard to describe it, but it's like top caliber writing. Anyways, enough of that. I got some new comic books in, and we'll get to the free, I went to do Comic Book Day with my grandson. I have some footage. I think I have his footage. I might try to get it in this video.
Alright, comic book junkies. This is from the first comic shop, Bearded Brown Cat. I picked up Avengers 220 for $1. Hank Pym, great story. And then Iron Man 164 for $1. Cool cover. Wolverine for $1. Issue 66, great cover. Wolverine 32. Conan the Barbarian 135. Conan the Barbarian 126. Thor King Size Annual for 50 cents. Black Panther second issue. The Mighty Thor 418.
Those were 50 cents.
Yeah, 50 cents. Silver Surfer 50 cents 68. Silver Surfer 89 50 cents. And then Avengers 165 50 cents.
Great storyline.
Great storyline.
So he was excited to go. That's why I went. I don't really like to pick up. I don't pick up these free comic books anymore. I actually had to throw stacks away last year. I am really trying to recalibrate my collection to not just picking up everything anymore. You get into that habit of doing it, and then you start accumulating a mass amounts of comics, stuff that you may never read. And if you do, it's like at the end of the reading list, like these free comic book. They're always at the end of the reading list or pile because I have so much to read, so many back issues. A couple years I read a few of them, and they were so woke. Young kids talk about them, whether they knew if they were, you know, gay or not and stuff like that. And I was really mad about that. I tore those books up. So I never know what you're going to find in those new stuff. And then, there's reprints of older stuff. People say, yeah, pick that up. It's really cool. Well, I have thousands and thousands of older comics to read. So there's no point in picking that stuff up. So I stay away from it. I don't celebrate that anymore. But I took my grandson. He's just getting into collecting, and I can see where, it excites him. So here we are. Got a book off eBay. Just came in yesterday. And a lot of times these things, they're not really, you can't really see how good they are in their Mylar. The Mylar makes them look better, but there's so much glare. So this is a high-grade book. Street and Smith. Super Magician number 25. May 1945. It's a nice mermaid cover. And it's a high-grade book, so I did invest a little money into it. I haven't even looked inside of it yet. Matter of fact, I have a few of these and I have not looked in. So it's based on Blackstone the magician, who was actually a real person, a real magician. So that's cool. But yeah, I love that cover. Let's see if it's out. What else is in here? A lot of Blackstone. Beautiful art. I think one thing you always can count on with Street and Smith, you're going to get a good art and good story. They started out as pulp publishers back in the early 20s. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I just love reading text stories now. Look at it. Here's some magic tricks that he shows you how to do. I've never been much into magic. I did have a Korean exchange student that stayed with us for a school year, and he got into magic, and he would study the tricks online and then practice them, and always show me how he did them, and it was really good. I was very impressed. He did that little thread in the eye thing. I don't know if you've ever seen that trick where you pull the thread out of your eye. And he would sit there every day and practice by putting the thread in his eye so that his eyeball would get used to it in the little pocket there. I watch him stand in front of that mirror every day. It's pretty cool. So that's Super Magician, number 25, 1945. So I saw this on My Comic Shop. And right away, for the condition and the price, I'm like, this book is way cheap. It's like half off. And Detective Comics 240, December 57. And this is, February 1957. And I'm sorry, but you don't find Batman books from this year in this condition for the price I got this for. So with tax and shipping, it came to us just below $80. And these usually run around 150. Let's look at condition on this. I read it. It's a really good book. I mean, cheesy, but not quite as much as a lot of the Superman stuff. But just look at the condition of that. Really nice. Some back ads for you. So we got Dick Sprang cover interiors on this. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sheldon Meldoff cover, Dick Sprang interiors. It was a pretty good story. I mean, you figured it out pretty quickly. You know, they always have some like catch, so you're always looking for it in these DC stories. They have like, you know, there's a catch that at some point when they're crucifying Batman, that Batman catches on, turns the tables, and then you find out at the end how they turn the tables on the criminal. So, but I'm happy to add this to my Batman collection. This is a really nice copy of this. Very happy with it. So that's Detective Comics 240, 1957. Still looking at Batman issues online and still happy that I got this at the price I got, because Batman's 1959 and older are just one. He's the number one superhero character that everybody loves out of all the eras. Okay, so I went to another shop in Denellen, Florida. Great shop. Shout out to Josh, the owner. And he had this on the wall for $18. And it's a near mint. I mean, I looked this thing over. It's flawless. Dave Stevens is hot. This is actually a book I was looking at buying online. So happy to get that. Number one from 1990. King Kong cover. Ray Fay rendition there. Always loved King Kong. Grew up watching the black and white King Kong. Little Joe, or Mighty Joe Young. Little Joe. And then I like the 78 King Kong movie. Went to the theater, saw that one. Godzuki, the son of Godzilla, the cartoon. Love that. I don't know why I'm talking about Godzilla. This is King Kong. But anyways, I've always been a big fan of King Kong. Okay, so yeah, I cracked open a slab. So support. So thank you for all the support, everybody that came and watched that Charlton live stream. Now, if you saw the promo, I got a live stream next Saturday. It's Golden Age versus Golden Age. It's me and Captain Strangelove. We're just going to pull a book randomly. Sharon and Rena are going to tally out your votes in the chat. And just for fun, we're going to just see. I don't care. It's just for fun. Just another reason to show the collection. Have fun with my friends. And I always know, I always want to see Captain Strangelove's collection. He has some great books. So if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But I want to have fun. And it's just to entertain everybody and have a great time. We'll have prize giveaways. So I busted open a slab on the Charlton live stream. So it was a 6.5. So just the new, I just actually read this. It's not bad. I liked it. He gets a new suit. Contains his powers better. And just a really fun story. Good Blue Beetle story in it. Captain Atom number 84. I think this is from 60. What is it? 67. So since I busted that open, and I have been busting open my slabs, and I'm going to be busting them all open except for maybe one or two. Because I have a double of the other one, and the one that Jerry sent off to be graded, I just want to keep that as sentimental reasons. So since I busted them all open, here we have first appearance of the Defenders in Marvel feature number 1, 4.5. And we should break this open, right? So we start off with that. feature number 1. I don't have my glasses on. What the heck? All right. I think we can get it out just like that, but what's their dramatics, man? These are dangerous when you like this, but it's so fun. Ew, I love it. It's really fun. Is it coming out yet? It is not. Why not is it? Wow. Let's lay it flat. Nope. I don't want to damage the book. Maybe it'll come out now. It's still not coming out, guys. Wow, that's tight. Let's see. Okay, we got it. Another one. It's still not coming out. Okay, I don't want to damage the book, so we need to break some more. Hey, sweetie! She can't hear me. It's getting hot now. I need the air on. Okay, well, I think we're going to do it, guys. Can you do it without damaging the book? That's the thing. Ugh. Woo! Is it going to come out now? It may. I felt it move. I felt the earth move under my feet. I feel the walls come tumbling down. I don't know how to sing my lyrics. Dang, man, this thing is in here. Oh, I think it's going to move, people. Oh, I had it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We did it without damaging the book. Okay. Cut that thing open off camera so we don't waste any more time. Marvel feature number 1. What year is that? I didn't even look. I think it's 74. So I can't wait to read that tonight. All right, so here we go. So new comic book day. Shout out to Justin Austin, Vibranium Comics. He had a small collection he bought. There was some older back issues, not a whole lot. I actually put some back. They were pretty beat up, and the older guys there, I went through quick. I grabbed all the old stuff. So when they saw what was in my hand, they're like, "Did you find that in there?" So I put some back, gave it to some people. But the ones that I got, I didn't have this one, and I'm really trying to knock out this Weird Western, only the Jonah Hex run. I don't care about Scalp Hunter that much. And I'm trying to finish the complete Jonah Hex first volume. So I remember seeing this. My buddy Steve had it. I said, "Give me that," and he wouldn't give it to me. So I finally found it in the dollar bin. It was very wrinkled and beat up. I pressed it. It looks a lot nicer now. So can't wait to read that one. Love Jonah Hex. So that was from New Comic Book Day. That was $1. And then this one was $1. This one has a lot of water damage, but because it's a black cover, you can't really tell. And it was wavy. It was like, and I pressed this one out. This one's already spoken for, so it's going to go out in an A-OK. I already had it, but for $1, I wouldn't leave that behind. And then this was in here. I think I may have a lower grade copy of this. This one is pretty decent, pretty VG plus. What is that? Gunhawks, Reno Jones, and Kid Cassidy #1 from October '72. That was $1. These were dollar books. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or just I want to read them and then maybe just put them in an A-OK or something. So Lois Lane, what is this number? I might keep them. I don't know. They're just so low grade. I don't like bringing all this dollar books, low grade stuff into the collection anymore. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them any. Jimmy Olsen 112. But I do like reading this stuff. It's a fun to read. It's a good stress reliever. Okay, come on. Now I did get some Dollar Charltons. They are gone. Uh, three of them were hot rod books, so I put those in the prize giveaway for the live stream. So I did got those. Those were in there for $1. Jimmy Olsen. This one is a pretty decent copy. Number 138. It's got Kirby art, so I might just put this one in some Mylar and keep it. And then we got another Jimmy Olsen Super Survival Kit. What is this? 89. So I see people selling these, and I even posted a little thing on Instagram. There's sellers trying to get $50 out of these books. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? $20, 20 to these books. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for them. Even the early ones, I might pay 10. I mean, I have a number 10. I paid like $10 for. But so yeah. So I went to the other store. So that was it for this one. That was all the dollar bin. New comic book day. Like I said, I didn't buy any new comics. I'm trying to not even collect comics that don't have newsprint. There'll be exceptions with books like this. So, but I try to stay away from modern stuff altogether, even if it's new free comic book day. So the next books I bought, they were books most of them I have already, but they had a half price sale. These were high grade. They're Marvel. I thought, you know what? I'm there with my grandson. Let me pick up a few things. And actually, I had $50 credit, so I did get Silver Age Mylars, which they had one pack left. So I picked up this book. I have it already, but man, this is a near mint copy. So this is Iron Man number 151 from October 81. And this ended up being $1. It's a near mint copy, killer cover, Ant-Man. I know I read this years ago, so I know it's a good story. I forget who does the interior artwork on this. I forget who does this. Who's this on the cover? Bob Layton, Terry Austin cover. So yeah, you can't go wrong for $1. Heck yeah, I'll take that. So that's probably going to go. I'm doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway at some point, and I am just packing a book with mostly Marvel comics, good stuff, Mylard. And there'll be a little bit of maybe one or two Golden Age and a couple DCs, but it's going to be a lot of high grade stuff, a lot of good reading, a lot of valuable things in there. So another one, a great George Perez cover on this one. Avengers 190. John Byrne does the interior art. December 79. You can't go wrong. What did I pay for this? $1.50. 9/8 candidate. Yeah. But I'll buy this for $1 every time I can find it, and it's high grade. And and then it's a great stack it with 5 or 6 books like this and give it away. This book, oh man. I remember reading this for the first time, and I never forgotten this story. And I even opened it up, showed my grandson the great interiors. This is a fantastic story. The Grey Gargoyle is one of the better villains because you just can't write him bad. He has such an awesome power. In order to keep the hero alive, you got to come up with some ideas and how he uses the power against him, because when he touches things, it turns to stone. This is number Avengers 191, January 1979. This is a George Perez cover also. Is it? I believe it is. And then it's John Byrne interiors. And there's just a great panel in here where they think Iron Man is dead. He's turned to stone. And Cap gets closer and sees Tony Stark's eyeball underneath the armor. And he's still alive. Really great. This is $1.50. Yeah, man, this is great stuff. Now, there's some books there I came across. I had hidden them a while back. So I'm always like I go through the store and then I'll get a stack and then I'll whittle it down. Try not to spend a whole lot of money. Hide some books for later. This is one of the books that was there. High grade copy of this, giant size. Doc Savage Avengers #1. Doc Savage #1. The Mind Boggling Movie issue from 1975. I'm going to shut this door, guys. My wife's doing dishes. So yeah, so nice giant size. I didn't have this one. This one will be staying in the collection. Now this is a second copy of this. But come on, guys, look at this art. Look at this cover. It is so nice, so clean, so beautiful, so high grade. $1.50. Iron Man 150 or 59, January 73. With the final triumph of Firebrand. Just a great. Oh man, that's a great cover. The blues behind the reds and the yellows. My goodness. Buckler, Sinet cover. Not only that's a graveyard cover. That was $1.50. And then a key. I have this already, but this one's just a tiny bit dirty, so it's like a fine. But first appearance of Star Fox for $1. What did I pay for that? $1. Supposedly, according to Key Collector, this book is like a what? I don't remember, like $35 or something or more. But yeah, it's a pretty nice copy. This is gonna be going. I'm gonna check my other one, but one of these is going in the 2000 sub giveaway. So yeah, so there'll be a lot of cool stuff in there. And then this, I don't know if I have a double on this or not, but great Doom cover. Of course, it's Marvel Triple Action #4, but again, it's a reprint. Great cover, great Doc Doom cover. And my grandson, he loves Dr. Doom, and I am hesitant to give him any bigger book keys, which I have a lot that I'd love to give him. But he's at this point, he's afraid to read. He's not a good reader. I'm trying to convince him to start reading, and that he'll get better at it. Once I know that he's really into reading comics, I have a ton of books I'll give him, like this one right here. But I want to give these books away to people I know that are going to read them, not just sit in a box and pull them out to look at or show them on a show, but never read them. You got to read your comics. You just got to. I mean, it saves you a lot of money going to therapy. What else do I got here? So I think I showed these before. This is probably the last haul. Did I show this in the last haul? I don't remember. So let me pause this and check and YouTube. See if I showed these books already. All right, I apologize. I didn't realize that I had shown this already in the last video, but I apologize for that. So we got one more book here. So I did go back, look at the video. Shows that I showed all these here, so these stacks are still need to be put away up here. But anyways, this is the last book. eBay buy. This man, I found this for $22 shipped. Scarce flag cover. It is missing the centerfold. It is a detached cover. For $22, and I pressed it. I kind of tightened it up a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to even read this thing because it is pretty low grade. So I got this off eBay. Like I said, I paid $22. It's Donald Wilson #6. Just a tough light cover to get. And I have a live stream coming up in a month, celebrating the 4th of July and Independence Day. We'll be doing Golden Age patriotic propaganda covers. Jerry the Jitterbug will be hosting on my channel with Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and Steve from I Love Disney and Comics, and hopefully a few others. So that is it for this haul. Tell me what you guys think in the description. Well, no, don't tell me what you think in the description. Tell me what you think in the comments. But anyways, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Like I said, next Saturday night, Golden Age versus Golden Age. Be there, check it out. I do have the secret contest going. I haven't been as strong on getting it out there every video, but it's still going, and I'll be calling a winner on that soon. So stay supporting the channel. Like I said, 2,000 sub giveaway. All these comics right here, plus some more. When I get up to 50 in a box of really cool books, I'll be giving it away. So stay tuned, and Nighttiger, peace out of here. Get out of here.